Okay guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Not quite as much lag time between these last two episodes as opposed to my previous two episodes, but I think you guys will be okay with that. So last episode, I inadvertently showed you a way to defeat the enemy Lost Number without him splitting into his magic or his physical half. We learned that Sephiroth is continuing to head north through Mount Nibble, and we got a new party member along the way, Vincent, who's going to be an absolute tank for us when I pick up this weapon in the upcoming area. So without further ado, let's go chase Sephiroth into Mount Nibble. And the way you get there is you just run north out of Nibelheim. Okay, and just continue north, and you're going to enter a cave up here. I want to show you a couple things first. Tifa has the long-range materia, so she's in the back row. Vincent's weapon is, of course, long-range as well, so he's in the back row. And a couple changes I made. I took Titan off Cloud, put Odin on. I'll show you guys Odin's two attacks before this episode's over. And if I can just back out, go to Materia for Vincent. He has Fire Elemental. I took Ifrit off of his summons because the boss coming up is absorbs fire. So I gave him Ramua. You know, it's a lightning base element. I probably won't use that much. So just enter the cave and we'll continue on through into Mount Nibble. Go up there. And to start with Mount Nibble, you have to go all the way. And these guys you will see all over the place. These are Sonic Speeds. We're actually going to attack the one, and I'm going to use Beta because I don't have time to mess with them. They're kind of like cousins of those guys that we met on the other continent outside the Mithril Mines. The ones that you can use to level up your level 1 limit breaks. So just use Beta, take care of them, and we'll continue on in Mount Nibble. Decent amount of AP and experience. So you have to go all the way around here to get what I need up here. Come on. Now I need to point out that this part can be kind of tricky because it's kind of a 2D background and you're trying to manipulate Cloud, figure out where he has to go. If you're ever stuck, like you get here and you're like, I don't know what to do, just mess with the analog stick and eventually he'll start going one of the directions and you can find your way to where you need to be. And in here we get a Rune Blade, which is awesome because it's a double materia growth weapon for Cloud. And real quick, Odin, Steel, Chocobo Lure, and Sense. Nothing linked. And as you know, all double and triple materia growth weapons do not have linked spots. Cloud has no linked materia in his weapon, so that works out great for us. And now we can continue over here. And since we got a preemptive attack, I'm going to show you Odin. Odin, like I said, has two attacks. We can only use them once per battle. So his first attack is the most common that you'll see with just random encounter enemies. It's Steel-Edged Sword. It's called Zantetsuken in Final Fantasy VIII. Odin all of a sudden comes down with his, I don't know, is that fiery, or whatever that is, lightning-powered whatever sword, and he's just going to chop the enemies in half. Oh, it missed one. Wow, usually it never misses. Okay, so it's instant death basically to an enemy or all the enemies. You can see how it missed one. We'll just take him out with Tifa or Cloud. Okay, so that's Odin's first attack. It doesn't work on bosses, so I'm going to show you his other attack that he uses on bosses. Or enemies that are have invincibility to instant death. Okay, so we'll just continue on through here. So yeah, that's one thing I like about getting the Rune Blade now. It's a double growth materia weapon, and then I don't have any linked slots, so it's not going to affect me negatively. Almost everyone's going to get a new weapon soon. We're going to get new armor for everyone this episode. It's going to be a good episode. Now this is another one of those tricky spots. I'm running around the back of the mountain. And you can see I just kind of had to play with the analog stick to figure out which way to go up to get this box up here. Okay, that was just more of those Caillou Dilvens, so I figured you guys didn't need to see that. And you can actually see I'm actually kind of stuck here trying to get up to that box. Which, once again, it's one of the perils of a 2D... Okay, it was actually down and left that got me up there. And it's a Plus Barrette, which is a weapon for Red 13. Probably still going to use this Seraph Comb the next time we use him in our party. So that's just kind of a pain in the ass sometimes with these 2D maps. I think I gotta go around. Yep. It's just kind of annoying, but you'll find your way eventually. It's not the first time we've had to do this in the game, and it won't be the last. So run down over here, and we're gonna take the bridge. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna take the bridge across. Yep. You can encounter bombs on the bridge. You can steal right arms from them if you want. I'm just going to continue on to the next area. Okay. So when you get to this area, real quick, you can see that there are pipes labeled 1 through 5. Kinda. Don't take those down to start with. You want to take the ladders down. Okay. This enemy I wanted to show you. This is a dragon. It is a very powerful... enemy that you'll see with his flamethrower attack here. Can use it on Cloud. Well, Cloud has a fire ring on, so it's not going to damage him, but his attacks can do 700, sometimes 800 worth of damage. And you want to steal an item from him, but he has 3,300 HP. So, luckily, he's level 32. And we have level 4 Suicide, which will knock him down to his critical level. Boom. Knocks him down to 110 health. And then you can use Frog Song on him. Now, Frog Song won't turn him into a frog. However, Frog Song's not just for Frog. You can put him to sleep and then just use him to steal the gold armlet that you want. So once Cloud's turn comes back... So remember, it's easier to steal items from enemies when they're at low health. That's why level 4 Suicide works great on this, makes these guys a lot easier. And first one out of the box stole the gold armlet. Let Tifa or Vincent Tifa will get the kill. So there's one gold armlet. I'm going to steal 2 more, but I'll do those off screen. Cloud leveled up. So equip Cloud. He's got the silver armlet, not bad. Gold armlet increases defense by 12, and magic defense by 6. Now, if you're playing the PlayStation version, magic defense and magic defense percentage, they don't matter. For some reason, it was a screw-up in the coding of the game. It didn't affect your stats at all, so you didn't have to worry about it. That has been fixed in the Steam version. So we'll swap it out for the gold armlet, and another thing to note about the gold armlet, it doesn't apply to Cloud right now, but it has 2 linked materia spots, whereas the silver armlet only has 1. So that's pretty nice. So like I was saying, don't take the pipes down, take the ladders down, and you'll see why very soon. So we're going to take this ladder, and then my voice sounds kind of froggy, I'm still working off of a cold. This is the reason you don't take the pipes, because you have to actually press X by that ladder to get it to drop, and if you just take a pipe down, you can't do that. So, we'll take this ladder down, and you can actually skip the boss right now if you want. I'm not going to. Just ran away from that battle. It was some twin brains, which can cause you to be petrified for like a brief moment, or paralyzed, I should say. And more of those green creatures, I think they're called like Caillou Delvins or whatever, the ones I showed Odin with. So real quick, I'm just going to heal up, and then we'll take on the boss of the area. Alright, so when you're all healed up, a couple notes about Materia Keeper. He absorbs fire, so stay away from fire attacks, including Vincent's limit break. So, let's take him on. Now, he has an enemy skill that we want to learn called Trine. So you don't want to kill him too quick before he uses that. So first things first, we're going to cast Big Guard. On my playthrough, he actually used Trine as his first attack. That's not going to be the case this time. Okay, so now with Vincent having cast Big Guard, I'm going to show you Odin's attack that he does on bosses who don't have instant death capability. Gunge or Junge Lance. Odin's going to come out of a void, he's going to fire his sword up into the sky, skies are going to open, and he'll do about 1,300 worth of damage to the boss. Now, Materia Keeper is weak to Aqua Lung, so that's going to be our primary attack while we're keeping up with our health in Big Guard. And remember, he has that Trine enemy skill that I want to learn. It will hit everyone, so that's nice. You don't have to worry about making sure he hits the right people, because we only have 2 people with enemy skills right now. So we'll just use Aqua Lung on him. And I actually do want to keep track of his HP, so we'll use Sense. Probably should have used Tifa for that, but oh well. Okay, so he's still got 6,000. Alright, yeah, we'll just hit him with Tifa. Use Aqua Lung. He will start eventually healing himself with Cure, so we definitely want to make sure that we know when he starts using Cure, he's getting lower in HP. So we gotta watch out, because we need to make sure that he will use Trine. And, of course, I had Cloud Defend, because this controller's kind of shitty at times. Remember, do not use Vincent's Limit Break on this guy. I will show you Vincent's Limit Break coming up. So we'll just use Aqua Lung. I think it's time to cast Big Guard again. Come on, dude. Use Trine. We're just gonna have Vincent heal us up real quick. Come on, use Trine, damn it. Yep, Cloud's got his Limit Break. I will use that to finish off the boss if he will use Trine. Oh, hell combo. Isn't that nice? Ow. So I'm just gonna keep using Aqua Lung. Hopefully he'll use Trine coming up soon. Yeah, he's using Cure too, so he's getting low in health, but he hasn't used Trine yet, so it's kind of pissing me off. He just healed himself 1,000, so he's at 4,000. Okay. Come on, use Trine. There we go, Trine. Awesome. Trine is the lightning enemy skill that we learn, and like I said, it hits everyone. And now that everyone has their limit breaks, we'll just unload our limit breaks on them. And let's see if this probably will not be enough to actually take him out. I need to power up Tifa. She's got some weak attacks, even with her limit breaks. Hopefully Cliffhanger will be enough to do it. Is that enough? Nope. Get another Aqua Lung. Hopefully that'll be it. Aqua Lung. There we go. Got him. And Tifa leveled up, Vincent's Elemental leveled up, and for our troubles, we get a Gem Ring, which stops things like Paralyze, stuff like that. And we get a Counter Materia. Now, it says Counter, but it's actually Counter Attack. So I'm actually going to switch some of Cloud's... I'm going to switch up some of his Materia, and I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay, here we are. So I took Manipulate off Cloud. I'll have to put it on someone else later. And I moved his enemy skill up to his weapon. And you can see right here, which I probably should move that. I wish I could move that because it doesn't get any AP, but not a big deal. And we have cover and counter attack here. So what this will do is this will allow Cloud to basically cover for enemies and have an immediate counterattack, which is good because we're still working up on his kills for his level 3.1 limit break. Okay, Steel, Odin, Sense. Alright, so now I just have to find out who I want to have the Manipulate. Actually, I'm going to take Sense off Cloud and give him Manipulate back. Yeah, we're going to need that. Okay, so I got my Materia all set up. Not that different, just took a couple things off Vincent. One thing off Vincent, one thing off Tifa, actually. So this is the exit over here. We don't want to exit. Alright, well I figure I can show you Vincent's limit break now. So Vincent transforms from himself into this monster called Galleon Beast, who has his own attacks that he can use, and you also lose control of Vincent. Now his HP shoots up, so this usually means that even if Vincent takes damage, he'll come back with his HP full, because when he comes back to being a human, it'll be lower than it was. And that's all the computer controlling Vincent. I have no control over him while he's his creature, which is kind of the downside to his limit break. And we had an all level up. Okay. So the exit, we're not going to go there yet, because I still have two gold armlets to steal, and we got some more stuff to get in the area upcoming. Okay. So we're going to hop down here, go in here, and there's a chest. There's something I want to get in the chest up there, but this is kind of a awkward chest to get. You need to run in over here. You need to take this little door to the north, run up. Like I was saying, you want to run up, and then you want to go over to the left and go all the way down, and you'll pop out here, open the chest, and we get an elixir. Good item, not a great item, not the worst item. And now I'm actually just going to run around this area, because this cave actually has some of your best encounter chances for those dragons. And I'm going to get the 2 more gold armlets, and I'll be back once I have those. Okay, so I got the gold armlets I need. We're going to continue on with the game now. And we're going to run up here. We're going to grab another elemental materia, which I'll make use of eventually. And we're going to continue on straight through the cave. And Materia Fountain's doing fine, because if you remember, we were here 5 years ago in our flashback. Okay, in here, I want to run over here to... Nope, that's the wrong way. Don't want to go there yet. There's something else I want to get first. Right here. Sniper CR. Here we go. It's what I've been waiting for. It's a weapon for Vincent. Sniper CR. Look at that attack percentage. First of all, it's a boost in attack, and it has a 255 attack percentage. It's the highest in the game. Now what this does is, now that Vincent has Death Blow, it'll allow Death Blow to... Oh, put that back on. Death Blow halves your attack percentage, which is why it doesn't work all the time. Now with Vincent having 255 attack percentage, Death Blow will almost always hit. He's going to be a tank. I mean, if it wasn't for his stupid limit breaks, from now on, Vincent would just be my go-to second character. But he might actually be one of my last characters I use. We're going to meet a new character coming up who's definitely going to be one of my main characters. And then we'll just play it by ear after that. So now that we got the Sniper CR, we can exit here. Follow the long, winding path back to the Chutes and Ladders room. Yep, you can only go one way. Just follow the path, defeat the enemies that you come across, and this will take you back to the room, because I still haven't gone down those chutes to get the actual goodies. Wonder what that is up there. So actually, up here, this is the materia, or the reactor, I should say, that we visited in our flashback with Sephiroth 5 years ago. Really nothing you can do in there now. So we'll just go in this door here. And we're back at the Chutes and Ladders room, so now we can collect the goodies before moving on. Okay, so climb up your ladder. Oh, take the floorboards across, and we're going to go down chute number 2 first. So, like I said, it takes slide 2 number first. Whee! All the way down. This will drop you out right here. where we can get a Powersoul, which is a weapon for Tifa. I don't think we're going to use it. No, it's a double growth weapon. It powers up the lower her HP gets, but it has such a decrease in defense, I don't want to use it. So we'll hop down, and we'll climb back up, and I'll just cut out me climbing back up the ladders. Yeah, the entrances to slide 4 and 5 are right next to each other, so it's kind of awkward. There we go. Now we get into slide 4. Now, I didn't really need to do this one because the only thing that's located in here is an All Materia. I've already got excess All Materia, but whatever. So now we can finally exit this area and take the exit I showed you earlier. If you remember dropping down that cave. So that's the cave we dropped down to get Vincent's Sniper CR and the Gold Armlets from the dragons. So we're going to continue around this path now. And this exits out to the world map. Now, unfortunately, our buggy is over there. We're not going to be able to get it for now. However, we're going to get a new mode of transportation very soon. So I'm going to kind of head off to the northwest, because I can see something on the world map there. Over here, maybe? Yep. It's going to be our next destination right there ahead of us. One thing I do want to show you real quick. Let's see. Materia. The reason I care about Cloud's double growth materia is, where is it? Steel. You can see how steel materia has steel and mug. I really want mug, because that allows you to hit your enemy while you're stealing, which is pretty good. But it's got 23,862 AP until it levels up. So that's why it's in a double growth weapon. Hopefully we'll get that before too long. So just want to show that to you guys. Also want to let you know Trine's a great enemy skill to use. It can cause more damage than Aqualung or Beta depending on the enemy's weakness. And it only has a 20 AP casting cost. So that's it for this episode. Next episode, we're finally going to go to Rocket Town, meet our last character of the game, and get a new mode of transportation. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash that thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys next time.